You're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 18 of No Late Fees. Comic Book Guy here, Leo V there, and also back again, we have Josh to help us out with the review. We just got back from seeing Captain America Brave New World, formerly called New World Order, and I thought it was okay. It wasn't an absolute disaster. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Will I remember it in 2 days? No.
Very much a tie-in movie. They used this one to kind of fill in some holes that they needed to move forward and kind of progress the universe. So, for what that is, not terrible.
I mean, we might get into some minor spoilers or major spoilers depending on where we actually go from here, but spoiler warning just in case. I think this movie's biggest issue is it is a Captain America movie without Captain America. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Sam Wilson is super likable. Anthony Mackie seems super likable as an actor and as a person, but Steve Rogers is Captain America. You can't have fucking anyone else be Batman. Bruce Wayne is Batman. I feel like Peter Parker is Spider-Man. There's certain characters that I feel like the alter egos have to be certain people, and the character just doesn't work. And I feel like Captain America is one of those people.
But they're following the source material. He was Captain America in the comics for like 6 issues.
Yeah.
Get your things right.
Yeah, that got canceled, and they instantly brought back Steve Rogers.
It's still, no matter what they do with Sam, he still feels like Falcon. It's hard to take him out of that character when he still has wings, when he still is flying around through a lot of things. So like it is hard to ground yourself in saying, okay, yeah, that's Captain America.
It's Captain Falcon.
I was gonna say, like,
That's Captain
literally just feels like Falcon with Captain America's shield.
Obviously, this movie had a very bad production. This movie's been in production hell for a while. It was supposed to come out a year ago. Josh, you and I saw the Happy Meal toys fucking last June or July, whenever it was. Disney's trying to deny it that the budget was only $180 million, and that's what the reshoots were reportedly $180 million, and it's somewhere around the 350, 375 range. They're pulling it's $200 million, just like they did with the Marvels and Ant-Man, Quantumania, and Doctor Strange. All those said they were $200 million. Once the tax returns came back, it was more in like the $350, $400 million range. I think this movie, you could tell it was reshot and edited together. Frankenstein's monster. To me, it feels like 2 or 3 different movies in one. I feel like the first, especially the first half compared to the second half.
Yeah, it was $200 million for the third reshoot. each shoot was $200 million. They're not making over $1 billion for this movie. It's gonna make some kind of, like, it might get close to what they spent, but they're not gonna make their money back at all.
I think it'll be around 5 or 6. I don't think it goes higher than that.
Our theater was nowhere close to full, so I
No,
don't see it. I don't see it.
And we saw it in 3D, like assholes.
I'm sorry, that was an accident, dude. I don't even like 3D, to be honest. I not a fan. I was actually looking forward to kind of looking at the CG to see if it looked wonky or not, but in 3D you can't fucking tell because it's blurry with the glasses on and it's blurry without. So it feels like a movie that had extensive reshoots. Sidewinder, who's the character that no one gives a fuck about, even though it's played by Juan Carlos Esposito. When you cast him, you make him the main fucking villain. You make him the third villain of this, and he's in it for like 2 scenes, and then he's gone. That was reshot. That was originally Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, right?
Yes.
Wait,
no,
sorry,
definitely
did you say
was.
Seth Rollins?
Yeah.
So
the WWE superstar.
Do you remember when you were at my house and we were watching the CM Punk match? The guy with the long hair that he was wrestling.
Yeah.
That's Seth Rollins.
That's Seth Rollins. He was supposed to be in one Despito's spot.
So when the first
cast that.
So for the first cut of this movie, he was the leader of the Serpents.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they cut him and they ended up casting Esposito, and then they reshot a bunch of the action scenes and they had to call Harrison Ford back in and blah 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 blah.
I'm not mad.
No. I feel like he should be a main villain somewhere.
Yes, he's definitely has that main villain vibe.
It's fucking Gus Fring, dog. Come on.
One of the greatest shows ever.
Yes.
El Pollo Hermanos, bro.
I don't think it was terrible. I don't think it was great. It's definitely not the worst that Marvel's done recently. It's nowhere near as bad as the Eternals. It's nowhere near as bad as the train wreck that was fucking Captain Marvel.
And the Marvels.
They got their.
I'm sorry. The Marvels is what I meant. It's
Yeah.
nowhere near as bad as the Marvels. I think it's better than Quantumania. Quantumania
Easily.
is fucking dog shit, dude. That movie was.
I don't even remember that movie, honestly.
I don't
exactly.
either.
Wow.
Doctor Strange. I don't remember a goddamn thing about Doctor Strange.
Did we mention we did Eternals? Look, there's the big Eternal guy.
I'm glad they finally fucking explained where the Celestial is.
Right.
Thing's in the middle of the fucking ocean, and they just glossed over it for the last 4 years.
We waited
or 5 years.
3 or 4, whatever years. They're like, what the hell is even happening?
They needed to do that to lead up to their big adamantium drop. Ooh.
We're trying to get adamantium. We're going to mine the adamantium.
We found adamantium. This is adamantium, by the way.
I present to you adamantium.
To steal the adamantium. Secure the adamantium for himself.
To control adamantium.
It's from space. Have you seen adamantium? Have you seen the adamantium from space? The space celestial adamantium island in the Indian Ocean. Have you seen it?
The brave new world of adamantium.
Wait, was adamantium in this movie?
Theft of the adamantium.
Yeah, you didn't see the adamantium?
Steal Japan's adamantium.
That's the silver gooey stuff they had in the vial that was like sloshing around?
The theft of adamantium.
Yeah, that's adamantium.
What is it called? Adamantium? Adamantium.
To steal their adamantium?
They made sure that we as an audience knew that adamantium was coming. I was waiting for like one of the actors to go like...
I will say, though, the fight scenes were way better than I was expecting.
I thought the hand-to-hand combat felt clunky and slow, but the CGI fight scenes, like the fight scene with Red Hulk was cool. It was just really short and all the way at the end.
It was definitely cool, but I think it can kind of feel that way because Sam Wilson doesn't have any, the super serum or any powers. So he really is just a human with a suit on, and you have Red Hulk, an even stronger Hulk against him.
With Sam, I feel like they used a lot of the same kind of moves. Like you always see him do kind of like a split kick to two dudes and like using the wings. So like there's only so many things you can do with him in a fight scene, and it gets tough. It
seems like he does do that kick a lot.
Right, and I mean, like, because he has the wings, and now they brought in a second character with wings, you run the risk of your fight scenes becoming flight scenes, where it's like, okay, we're flying, okay, boom, explosion. So like it doesn't get the same kind of feel as a good hand-to-hand combat. Like when he was fighting the big guy in the beginning and like fractured his arm and shit, I was like, okay, let's fucking go. And what's his name? New Falcon, little baby Falcon. I don't hate him.
Joaquin Falcon. Joaquin Torres was, I think he was an okay sidekick.
I didn't hate him, to be honest. They gave him a little bit of screen time in Falcon and Winter Soldier, so like they were warming up to giving him his sidekick moment. So it was good to see him finally get it. And not just kind of have a very successful one, kind of like a fuck up in a way. It was like, hey, this is why we listen when someone says, I got it.
He does look like absolute shit, though, when you have new Captain America suit all like blinged out and clean and his bright red, white, and blue. Well, and then his sight is fucking dog shit color and puke green.
They could have balanced out the sidekickery with the little ex-Red Room chick, the security guard.
Awful. I don't even remember her name.
Which one?
The really short one that is part of the Black Widows.
Sabra. It's a character that no one gives a fuck about. Her claim to fame is being the first Israeli fucking superhero. No one cares about her.
Her last name sounded like a pun, but I can't remember what it was, so it must not have been that good.
They had to make sure we knew that she was Israeli, and that's the only reason why she's in there. I'm surprised they didn't put her in a more screen accurate suit. I'll pop it up right here. She's white and blue with the Star of David on her chest.
I'm sorry. I don't know if your whole like story behind it is like I'm the first whatever in the movie. It doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
What was her character name? Someone look it up.
Sabra.
Yeah.
What was her last name?
Rutabaga,
Rubin.
Yes, Sabra Rutabaga.
Ruth Batsarapra. I have no idea.
Rutabaga.
You were close, Leo.
I knew it stuck in my head for some reason.
Batsarapra. Batseraph.
Nobody gives a shit.
Can you see it?
Yeah, Ruth Batsaraph.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Burt Bacharach's long lost.
Yeah, no one. I'm sorry. This movie has a lot of like things that I'm gonna forget and not care about in a week. This is one of them. I'm sorry, dude. You cast a female that is 4 feet fucking tall and looks like she weighs 48 pounds, soaking goddamn wet in leather.
Literally.
Sorry, man. I'm not gonna buy it.
Her
I
voice
don't
was awful too.
I don't care if
Yeah.
she was a former Black Widow and she was trained in the Red Room. I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. You could be the most highly trained fighter in the fucking world. If you're 4 feet tall, I'm gonna beat the goddamn dog shit out of you. They brought back the leader from the original Incredible Hulk, same actor, and
Yeah, from
at the
08.
end of that movie, you see like the gamma shit pouring in his head, and his brain starts like moving. So this we actually have a payoff with him, which was cool.
Yes.
Like I thought this movie was crowded when it came to villains though. So you had Sidewinder, you had Leader, and you had Red Hulk.
Obviously, Red Hulk is the I wouldn't say main.
The main villain is the Leader.
Yes,
from behind,
the leader.
yes,
but
behind the scenes.
But they needed somebody to like for Sam to fight because they're not going to fight the leader. He's not going to fight.
He's the Baron Zemo of Civil War. If you saw the trailer or any of the marketing, you knew Red Hulk was going to be in this. And if you've seen the trailer, you've pretty much seen his fight scene because he's in it for about 5 minutes.
But if you if you don't have the Red Hulk in the trailer,
what's selling the movie?
There's no selling point of the movie at that point.
Well, then that's why they should have built up either Sidewinder or the leader as like a false villain at least. Like
I think they tried doing that. They tried doing that with Sidewinder and with Red Hulk to hide the fact that the leader was coming back.
It was the actual.
I think that's what their actual intention was because I didn't hear anything about the leader.
That's just a thing for me. They always show way too much in the trailers.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately just how audiences are now. They need to see all the big and flashy to like get them into the theater.
And why the fuck is Bucky a senator now?
Yeah, when the fuck did that happen?
It had to have happened in one of the TV shows that I haven't watched.
No, it didn't. It didn't because I've unfortunately kept up with them and him. I don't remember
what movie did he become a business suit guy. Like when the hell did he start putting on suits like that?
Usually he's just like a dirty, scruffy looking guy with like a leather jacket on. I guess he's really having some personal growth recently.
He's gonna be in Thunderbolts and he's dressed like a senator, but he's gonna be in Thunderbolts with his scruffiness. When the hell does Thunderbolts take place then?
They also did make it a point that in the trailer they show it and it doesn't say Winter Soldier, it says Bucky.
It says Bucky.
So maybe he's turning like a new leaf or something. I don't fucking know. Harrison Ford was a lot better than I thought he was going to be in this movie. Harrison Ford has been the king of phoning fucking performances in the last handful of years. He's better than he was in Star Wars, especially better than he was in fucking Indiana Jones Dial of Dog Shit. So at least he like seemed like he was trying in this movie.
Well, better than the last 3 Star Wars movies that are absolute garbage.
Well, he was only in the first.
He was doing this like deep gruff voice.
His voice was extra gruffy.
That's just Harrison Ford now. Dude, he's 70 what? 75 or something like that?
I think he's like 82.
Dude, he's 82. You expect him not to sound like this at 82 years old?
He's 82.
So he's allowed. He's got the Clint Eastwood effect. He's allowed to do whatever the hell he wants.
Clint Eastwood would fucking kick Harrison Ford's ass. I don't even want to hear anything about that.
Easily.
Clint Eastwood's like 90.
I don't give a fuck. Clint Eastwood could be dead and he'd still win. Clint Eastwood's a bad motherfucker.
I did enjoy the CG of Harrison Ford as Red Hulk. I thought it looked cool.
At first, it was a little jarring seeing like a big red Harrison Ford. For some reason, it really made me laugh seeing and like the big Harrison Ford teeth in his CG mouth. For some reason, it kind of caught me off guard. But once the actual fighting started happening, it was good. Like when they were throwing shit back and forth, and he was winging the shield back and forth, and all that stuff. So yes,
for some reason, when he was turning into the Hulk, I just pictured almost like Han Solo being put into carbonite, just like that kind of like combination of things.
You got a lot of background characters that didn't need to be there, though, in my opinion. Like a lot of characters were there just like to be there. As like a plot point, I guess. And I think
I think this movie felt like 3 different movies cut together. Rumor has it is that they extended a lot of the action scenes and they cut out all the Seth Rollins stuff and they added in the Gus Fring stuff. The next movie is Thunderbolts, and they're already saying that Taskmaster dies in the first like 15
minutes. Is it Thunderbolts and then Fantastic Four?
Yes. Fantastic Four comes out the same month that the new Jurassic Park comes out and Superman comes out.
Now, Fantastic Four is in a different universe, yes?
Yes. It's supposed to take place in like a 60s type timeline, but it's still in current day. It's just not in the 616.
They're going to tie it together. That's the whole point of doing this. I think the whole point for the Celestial being in the movie of this one. So It kind of ties in the X-Men with the adamantium. If you didn't know what it was,
Yeah.
I'm
Adamantium.
sorry.
What is it called?
Did you say adamantium?
overall, it's like a 6.5 in my opinion. Take out the fight scene with Red Hulk, and it's like a 4, like a 3 maybe.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It wasn't the worst that Marvel's done, and it was nowhere near the best. It's insanely average. It's a 5.
Seeing a different Hulk that's not your regular Bruce Banner that we've kind of seen for how many years, and it wasn't a complete dumpster fire like She-Hulk. So,
Oh God, don't even
solid
get started on
6.
fucking She-Hulk. Well, enjoy it because it feels like we haven't had a good Hulk in a while. When's the last time we saw Hulk as like actual Hulk? Was it Infinity War when he got his ass kicked by Thanos in the beginning?
His ass kicked, and then now he's smart Hulk.
Enjoy it while you can because totally awesome Hulk is coming.
Yeah, I feel like Ragnarok was the last time we got like a really good Hulk.
I mean, I like the fight scene of Thanos and Hulk. Thanos,
Oh yeah, that movie opened
up
up with a fucking bang.
Yeah,
I thought. See, that's one of the things that pissed me off about Endgame because I thought you're setting up the arc of Thanos beating the shit out of Hulk in the first 5-10 minutes, and you're thinking, okay, well he's got to get his at the end of the second movie or something. Somewhere have his moment where he gets revenge and like he fucking uppercuts Thanos, lays him out. It does something. He doesn't do anything.
No, doesn't do anything. No, Hulk help! No. But yeah,
he runs away from a fight. I don't want to talk about that. I'm just gonna get fucking mad.
We shouldn't get into that one.
Liv Tyler showed back up.
Yeah, she did. Showed up at the end.
It looked kind of deep fakey to me. Maybe it's just me.
It kind of did.
It looked kind of deep fakey to me. It looked kind of like Hollow Luke from Mando 2.
I couldn't tell because the fucking 3D.
Fair enough.
The whole fucking thing could be deep faked CGI bullshit, and I could never tell because there's 8 images doing this.
In my opinion, no matter what they do, they need to cut the volume down. They need to stop making stuff 4 or 5 projects a year. Same thing with Star Wars. They need to not do it all the time. It's not good if it's always there. We can't miss you if you're never gone.
In my opinion, they keep throwing these garbage TV shows at us, and then
Daredevil looks good. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Daredevil looks good.
I'm talking about the previous ones. What was the last one that came? We got Agatha and fucking
Echo.
And Echo? Yeah, Echo. Oh, that was a great TV show.
See, what's weird? We have Daredevil coming out. No, don't. It's terrible. I couldn't get through Echo. I watched the first 2 episodes and then I skipped to the last 15 fucking minutes just to watch her do a Native American fucking dance to make Kingpin cry.
Isn't what's his name?
That's what fucking happens. She calls on the power of her ancestors and does a fucking Native American dance, and Kingpin feels all of his pain and he cries. You think I'm fucking kidding? Look it up.
I don't even give the slightest of shits.
I'm trying to ignore that happen because I think Kingpin is fucking awesome. One of the greatest Marvel villains of all goddamn time.
And they had a great cast for him in the live action one. And
Vincent, I can never pronounce it.
I can't remember his name from like the CSI or whatever.
The Law and Order guy.
Law and Orders or whatever. Yeah, he plays a good one. Plays good villains.
But it's hard to look at him when the last 2 times I saw him, he got beat up by fucking Little Hawkeye, fucking Kate Bishop, and got beat by Echo. Daredevil's coming out in March. It looks fucking pretty good. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I hope it's good because I love that Netflix series. But then after that, we have Ironheart.
Oh my God, Ironheart! They're setting up the new Avengers. That's what the TV shows are all going to tie into.
Who are the new Avengers, dude?
She-Hulk, Echo.
They're not bringing She-Hulk back. They're not bringing She-Hulk back.
Little Billy Witch.
What's fucking Ant-Man's daughter, Ironheart, America Chavez.
Yeah, that's the new Avengers.
Captain Falcon,
the A-Team.
All run
Captain
by
Falcon,
Dr.
Joaquin
Strange.
fucking Falcon. No, Doctor Strange already said he's not coming back for the next 2 Avengers movies.
And Bucky.
They got Wong. Wong
Just
stepped
Bucky.
in with like Shang-Chi and was doing all of his shit.
Yeah, Wong will be there, but fucking Doctor Strange won't.
Yeah, Wong. That's what I want to see.
Oh yeah, Shang-Chi will be in there as well.
I wish they just had Wong and the Thunderbirds for no reason. So where it's like Bucky, Helena, Wong.
The what? The Thunderbirds?
Thunderbirds?
Dumbass.
He said Thunderbirds.
You said Thunderbirds. Fuck it. I hope I see Wong in the Thunderbirds.
Wait, I said Thunderbirds?
You said Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Fucking guy was so sad. Maybe we'll see Wong. Take this.
and Thunderbirds.
Thunderbolts. My
Thunderbirds
bad.
are go.
You got Thunderbird Ross.
Dumbass.
All right, fucking that'll
man.
be the multiverse version. Thunderbird Ross. Nowhere near as bad as Agatha, as Echo, as the Marvels, as Miss Marvel, as Loki season 2.
Which
So
is a shame.
progress. So yeah, we have Fantastic Four coming, we have X-Men coming, mutants are coming. It could be good. Prove me wrong, Disney. You've lost the concept of having the benefit of the doubt with me. But
There's no
I want,
credibility with Disney anymore.
yes, I want the X-Men to be good.
Wolverine is one of the fucking best characters like Marvel has, in my opinion. Yeah. Logan was fucking good.
Logan was fucking great.
Logan was probably the best one that they made in X-Men movies.
Oh yeah. That's Fox.
Yes. Oh, fuck off. It's all fucking Marvel.
No, but that was Fox Marvel. That had nothing to do with Disney.
Yes, but now Disney owns Fox.
Yes,
so
they do.
Does Disney own everything but
Disney owns everything but
Spider-Man and Sony?
Spider-Man. Sony owns Spider-Man. Paramount owns the movie rights to Hulk. So yeah, that was Captain America 3, Braver New World Order.
New World Order for life.
And I think New World Order was a cooler name.
That would have been a great. Make it all black and white.
Fucking he walks in, all just turns black and white. Bam, he has a shield. He has a shield just doing the Hulk Hogan scarf.
Fuck yeah. You just have Joaquin Falcon and fucking, what's her name? The midget girl? He's coming out doing this.
He pops in, just goes, no, New World Order.
Hey, yo.
You just see like the neck of the guitar coming out of the shield.
Leo has absolutely no idea what reference we're making, but Leo's just in the background.
He's like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Go sports.
Leo, go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Like you're pinching a nipple, but doing the metal sign.
It's too sweet.
Sweet. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with myself, Leo V, and Josh. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And until the next time, guys, later.
Later.